Have you ever noticed that choosing a movie feels harder than it used to? Choosing a career feels harder than it used to. Choosing where to live, who to date, what to do with your life, it all feels harder than it used to. We were told that more choices would make us happier, more freedom, more opportunities, more possibilities. And in many ways, they do. But what if one of the reasons so many people feel overwhelmed today is because there are simply too many options? What if having more choices is making life harder? For most of human history, life followed a relatively predictable path. People grew up, learned a trade, started a family, and lived within a small community. There were fewer options, fewer decisions, fewer possibilities. Today, the situation is completely different. We live in a world filled with endless choices. Careers, cities, relationships, businesses, lifestyles, opportunities, paths. At first, this sounds like freedom, and in many ways, it is. But freedom comes with a hidden cost, a cost that many people rarely talk about, because every choice you make means saying no to countless other possibilities. Choose one career and wonder about the others. Choose one city and imagine life somewhere else. Choose one relationship and question whether another path would have been better. The strange thing is, the more options we have, the harder it becomes to feel certain. And certainty is something the human mind desperately wants. We want reassurance. We want proof. We want to know we're making the right decision. But modern life rarely provides that. Instead, it offers endless alternatives, endless possibilities, endless reminders of what could have been. Every day, social media exposes us to thousands of different lives, different careers, different homes, different relationships, different definitions of success. And whether we realize it or not, our minds begin comparing. Not just comparing ourselves to other people, comparing our choices to their choices. Someone moved to another country, someone started a business, someone quit their job, someone found success doing something completely different. And slowly, a question begins to appear. What if I'm wrong? What if everyone else figured something out that I missed? What if the life I'm building isn't the best life I could have built? The problem is that these questions never truly end, because there is always another option, another possibility, another version of life, waiting somewhere beyond the horizon. And when possibilities become endless, peace becomes difficult. Many people assume that more choices automatically lead to more happiness, but reality is often more complicated, because happiness does not come from exploring every possible path. Nobody can do that. There will always be another city, another career, another opportunity, another version of life that looks appealing from a distance. The people who seem most certain are not always certain. They have simply accepted something that many others struggle to accept. Every path involves sacrifice. Every decision closes other doors. Every commitment leaves alternatives behind. Every choice creates trade-offs. And perhaps that is not a flaw. Perhaps that is simply part of being human. The truth is, there is no perfect career, no perfect city, no perfect relationship, no perfect life. Every path contains uncertainty. Every path contains moments of doubt. Every path contains questions that never receive complete answers. The goal was never to eliminate uncertainty, because that is impossible. The goal is learning how to move forward despite it. And maybe that is why so many people feel stuck today, not because they are incapable, not because they are failing, not because they chose the wrong path, but because they are searching for a level of certainty that no choice can ever provide. Maybe peace doesn't come from finding the perfect option. Maybe peace comes from accepting that there isn't one, from choosing a direction, committing to it, and allowing life to unfold from there. Because sometimes the reason nothing feels like the right choice isn't that you're choosing wrong. It's that you're expecting certainty from a world that cannot offer it. And perhaps freedom was never about keeping every door open. Perhaps freedom is having the courage to walk through one and keep walking.